Okay, so we might have to double tap this. I wanted to finish off the tread dock here with Perkins. I love where these guys were going with this thing. I mean, right out of the chessboard for what it is inside of here. Let's see, well, squish it down a little bit, but that's all right. Have to catch me in the margins.
Is that they will create a force that is utterly dominant, yet potentially irrelevant, except as a deterrent. Now, in the 1980s, we were able to equally focus on technology and weapon systems and new doctrine and concepts. I do not think they were mutually exclusive then, and I do not think they are today. And as late General Downing used to say, he who thinks wins. Technology and doctrine and critical thinking are not either or, but both and mutually reinforcing and supporting. But I do worry about the idea that some might think developing an army for deterrence would be irrelevant. Deterrence cannot be an exception. It must be the rule, and we need a force that first can deter war, and if deterrence fails, fight and win our nation's wars against any adversary in the most likely and most dangerous forms of conflict. So in conclusion, I would leave us with these thoughts. Like Michael Howard said, we should work to just not be too wrong. I'm usually loath to quote a non-military person or non-national security expert, but I think this quote from Roger Martin, writing in the Harvard Business Review in 2014, is worth considering. The problem with smart people is that they are used to seeking and finding the right answer. Unfortunately, in strategy, there is no right answer to find. Strategy requires making choices about an uncertain future. It is not possible, no matter how much of the ocean you boil, to discover the one right answer. There isn't one. In fact, even after the fact, there is no way to determine that one strategy.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. We're back out on range, and today we're going to continue our elephant gun series. But before I go any further, I want to say we have youth clothing now. Yes, you've been asking for youth sizes for a long time. So if you want to check those out, there's a link in the description down below that will take you to KentuckyBallistics.com. Now, for today's video, we're going to shoot some clear ballistic gel. You've requested it, so we're going to do it. Let's go get set up and get started.
Thank you very much for joining us. General Perkins, over to you.
Oh, this stuff's heavy. Woo, be strong, little table. Okay, so the fine folks over at clearballistics.com sent this over to us. This is 10% clear ballistic gel. This is the FBI block, I believe. It's 16 inches long, and we got 3 of these things. So, we'll line them all up.
So you got to find the first table.
How much of this it takes to stop the elephant gun. While I get this set up, I want to say thank you to Big Daddy Unlimited for sponsoring today's video. If you're a firearms enthusiast like me, you want good deals, but you don't have time to look for them, you want to check out Big Daddy Unlimited. They do all the work for you. You get all the best deals in one spot, and all you have to do is pay for a simple membership. It's pretty cool stuff, and I think it's worth checking out. Again, a big thank you to Big Daddy Unlimited for sponsoring today's video. I have to say,
here to weigh in a more measured way, perhaps, U.S. Army 4-star General David Perkins, Commanding General of the U.S. Training and Doctrine and
this is important to me. We got to find that 50 cals.
General, we have a message to Lieutenant Colonel.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and I'm going to tell you about how my 50 cal exploded, and I almost bit the dust about 2 weeks ago.
This is your gig. You're in charge of.
So I know a lot of you are probably wanting me to explain my injuries, and I'm going to do that, but I think it's best we start from the beginning. I know some of you are going to try to skip around in this video. I highly recommend you stay tuned and listen to all of this. But for those who are going to skip around, let me clear something up first. This was not the Barrett that we torture tested, and this was a complete freak accident. There's nothing that I did to have caused this. So April 9th, 2021, we come out here to shoot a fire hydrant with some slap rounds using my Serbu RN50. So we have the Serbu RN50 with the 36-inch long heavy barrel, and we're going to go ahead and go big or go home and start out with this. This is a 50 BMG slap tracer round.
$67 million.
The slap rounds tend to go a little to the right, so I aimed a little to the left, but this one actually hit true to where I was aiming. We hit right here.
Have become a part of that organization. This ticked you off, even though you have a different personality. You
but one ounce slug is good, and buckshot is good, and combining them together must be even better. Today we're going to find out if this Reese's Peanut Butter Cup shotgun round is the answer to the quality of the people who serve. I've got to admit, if I saw this box of menacing-looking 12-gauge ammo on the shelf at the gun store, I would definitely take a second look at it.
They're not academic people, they're not intellectual people. They're the freaking lowest stuff I know. That's like when the president says we are the best military than the president anybody. I was like, don't have a good military. We haven't been able to beat these guys wearing freaking robes and shotguns for 15 years. We haven't been able to beat anyone.
Full-on buckshot and balls combined with a 1-ounce Foster sling.
Well, that is just not an accurate description of the soldiers in the U.S. military and specifically in the U.S. Army. The U.S. military, for very good reason, is the most highly respected institution in our nation because not only at the education level, but the character and commitment of those who serve. And the skills they bring to the Army, we have doctors, lawyers, combat infantrymen, cyber specialists. 17 presidents are former soldiers, more than any educational, civic, or civilian institution have come out of the Army. 450 Olympic athletes, over 100 gold, silver, and bronze medals. In fact, next week we will have 9 soldiers in the Winter Olympic Games.
I'm out here in the wilderness and I'm loving it. Guess what? The wilderness can rip your face off and literally kill you if you don't have the right gear. That's why I use sportsmansguide.com for all my outdoor accessories, hunting accessories, fire starters, you name it. They got ammo, they got guns. Sportsmansguide.com. Use code WARPOD. If you want to exist out here in the wilderness like me, you might just have to eat what you catch.
A little different because it's not sent in by a viewer.
That's really bad.
What's happening, folks? I'm out here with one of the famous Gould brothers, Aaron Gould, and he's going to teach us the way of the trick shot. I don't know anything about shotguns. How far will you be able to get me in the world of shotguns and trick shooting and things?
Well, hopefully by the end of the day, you can step right into our live show and constructive inputs on all the blog sites. And I'm glad we're live streaming this because
the beginning and end of my shotgun experience is
Sir, thanks for your partnership with Georgetown.
What is correct?
And I'd rotate it center of the chest to break structures. So, the only thing I really see was to blow over gimmicks. It is
additional attachment to Georgetown. That's where last
yes, so I didn't miss because the shotgun is pushed into the door frame. I've never even shot a clay out of the sky. Like, I've never shot a donation.
So I commend you. You can see that thing is smoking. And then we blew right through the back of this thing. Everything was going pretty smooth. We shot the fire hydrant several times. The slide rounds were acting a little funny. One of the slide rounds hit like a foot and a half low and to the right. I say we hit it with one more slide round, but this time aim for the thickest part of the fire hydrant and see what happens.
Danger model right there. I think it's nice and you're like, oh, check out.
Think about the future. Sorry.
So this is intro to
Sure intent obviously, because you can't even find it anywhere. If you did, they'd be $50. First thing we're going to do is show them against these
focusing on getting the right answer.
In
fact, that's how the down by
check it out.
Trade off land list of companies who's never had a right answer.
So I'm not gonna put up with that shit. I wouldn't put up with it when he gets to the end. Throw it in your zombie bunker. It's great. This thing, cool at the range where you need it. And of course, this thing you can smoke your crew with it. Sometimes Red Doc did the uniform.
Yeah, I like it.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, but I was watching there instead of watching you. So this next one, I'm going to watch and see what you do instead of watching
stand up in the morning and keep
Spoiler alert, I did it wrong.
And so we're always trying to
get it right because you hit what's right there.
Yeah, very good. All right.
No, that looked really good. You know, you have a little bit of that tactical mindset.
The computer is the bane of existence. So I try
and that's fine if you're using it obviously in a tactical way.
But I'm not, and I don't want to look like a tool in front of you and yours.
Well,
be handy if
it's also worried about what other people are doing.
So last week, Mr. Army and I were up at West Point with the summer training for the cadets up there. We've got some trade-off folks.
He gets into some buckshot, some tight home defense buckshot round in this area here.
This is kind of a normal shot.
So my hips are facing my target. You're kind of over here like this.
So that's kind of like getting right here on the
He's also a paramedic.
30 feet away. A lot of shotgun
They're coming in through the territory there of picking this out yet. And the packing inside here, this is not clay pigeon shooting as far as what the handy marketing term is that is very useful and interesting about
with that.
So here, I can't do it very well.
So the overhead camera, if I wanted to use the storyboard,
What I like to do,
and sometimes
is I like to
I knew I'd throw you off your game.
leverage the fact that we're kind of
The fine folks over really outdid themselves today. I mean, look.
new ideas,
so
and then sort of
feet
meld that
both
into
shoulder
the
width apart. I like my feet about 3 o'clock in
on the Pentagon and try to
and
get
then
the
just
best
wait
of both
slightly
worlds.
forward, about
And that
60
way
foot
it
area,
is
different
a
places.
balancing act.
got that one, that one, and that
Think
one.
about the
Good thing that's run in that area.
Reflects back on the past where a lot of us have been historically, in fact, this afternoon, well, the last couple of weeks have been about the future. This afternoon I'll be over talking to individual girlfriends in the Department of
Well,
Story.
like I said, this is not black body radiation problems on.
And you take a look at what our soldiers have done on the battlefield and recently in Iraq, Afghanistan.
Is there really any reason to have
And we
those
look to the future.